everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the Junkyard Channel. Today we are putting together the xTool D1 laser that I have obtained. I actually did purchase this unit, and I did get a discount from the manufacturer because they know and recognize that I'm a YouTuber as well as live streamer. In fact, we are streaming live right now, putting this together on Twitch TV, Junkyard 129. So with this, you guys are seeing this after the fact on YouTube. But primarily what this video is going to be and what's this going to obtain is just a small review. There are some great tutorials, videos for this laser on YouTube. I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form. I am a new entrepreneur, a new guy in these things when it comes to lasers, and I want to learn all about them. I have had a small laser in the past, and this is going to be the next step into lasers. I make cutting boards, so let me show you these. So I make cutting boards. That's what these are that we have here. And with my thought process is I'll be able to, I could have got a brander and put a branding in here, but I wanted to take it the next step up. So I'm going to put my logo in the bottom corner when I get these cutting boards out to my customers, as well as want to make sure and see if there's an opportunity that some of them may want it to be personalized. So having this laser is the next step in that venture. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and dig into the box, open it up, and see what we got. Okay, as you can see, we have the box right here. Now, it does say on the top, be careful when opening this up, so I'm not going to use my razor blade through and through. I just wanted to go ahead and get the tape started so we don't slice through the whole thing, because I don't want to break anything. And sure enough, we got things right on the top here. It looks like we have some. I guess let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got inside here. So we have, these are the legs. And again, I'm doing a lot of research on this tool, so I'm very excited about it. This is the instructions. All right, at this point, I decided let's just speed this up. I, once again, did not want to do a tutorial on how to build this. There are great tutorials online. In fact, they have a wonderful tutorial on their website at xToolsupport.com. And the end result is this unit was really easy to put together, and well, here's a little montage of it, and we will be back shortly. All right, so we have put together the D1, the xTool D1 laser, and it was really simple. As you guys saw, I put it together pretty quickly. It only took about 45 minutes, and again, I'm not that much of a builder per se. really basic. Got all the little bits and the adjustments down pretty. Everything was really basic. I'm not going to lie. It was really, really easy to do. Again, I am my channel. You're not going to find a tutorial how to build this. There's plenty of great tutorials. And the tutorial that I used, I got from support.xtools.com. Support.xtool.com. They had a tutorial video on there. First one, clicked right through it, walks you right through it. Really, really basic. That's what I used. I didn't even really use the manual at all. Now, next what we're doing is I needed to download laser box. I'm probably going to get the next step because the laser, I don't know what it is, but whatever the other program is, it's like $60. So I'm probably going to get that to get a little bit more detail engraving. But I like anything, when you get a new tool, you want to use it as quickly and as fast as you can. Now, I did already engrave this, and this was the very first thing I engraved, which was a little Among Us character that I have, that I went ahead and engraved him. If you guys watch my gaming channel, you guys know I am a huge Among Us fan. I have a piece of, we got some walnut and some cherry here, and this is maple. So I'm going to engrave it. This is just a scratch piece from some of my cutting boards. Again, the reason I got this is when I make my cutting boards, my goal is to start engraving my logo and engraving just special things on this. Now, the next step, also what I need to do, though, is I need to learn the power and the speed and the distance of all the things on the program, because I don't know how to use that. One thing I am is I am a plug it and go type of guy, and that's how I like things to work. Do they always work that way? No, but we will see. But what I wanted to do again is I wanted to go ahead and engrave this for you guys, so you guys could see it and go from there. Now, the very first thing I did is, once it started burning into this, I could smell the smoke right away, and I could see the smoke. So I did put a respirator on. I got a couple fans going on here, and I opened up my garage door so the smoke will dissipate outside. It's not smoky in here at all. In fact, it doesn't even smell smoky now at all. But the next step I wanted to go ahead and do the next step on this and bring you along for the ride for this part of it, and then we will talk about the end of it. Let's get this adjusted first. So let me go ahead and turn the camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is the glasses you'll need. All right, so what we're doing here is we're going to adjust the laser so it goes upward. It slides up and down on this thing here. This is the piece of wood we're going to engrave the logo on. We're going to drop the finger right here, the adjustment finger, right to the top of the wood. We're going to tighten that back up, move the finger back up. I already got the program, put it in here the size I believe I want. I'm going to frame it. And we're framing it. Now that is a little bit off center. So one thing that's nice is we're just going to move the material over, and there's a laser cross. There's a laser cross. So I'm just literally lining up the edge of the wood with that, and I'm going to frame it again. Perfect. Okay, that's where I want it to go. So we're just going to go ahead and hit start and let it do its thing. I am going to put my glasses on and my respirator on, so I do not have to breathe in the smoke. This project's going to take about 10 minutes, and well, let's see what it does. All right, everybody, I just took my respirator off and I took my laser off. We are going to go ahead and take a look and see how the material came out. And there she is. Now there is definitely smoke. This is a piece of maple. This is part of one from one of my cutting boards. It's a maple. I really like how it. Oops! Sorry, I just kicked the camera. I really like how it engraved in here. I'm not sure if I may want to turn the temperature down so it doesn't go as deep. Deep though, I mean it's really not that deep. Here, let's see if we can figure out. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how actually deep this is. I got a pair of calipers here. So we're going to measure the depth of the grain. Now my battery on this thing is almost dead. Okay, I'm going to drop the groove, drop it in the groove here. See, there's a finger that fits out on the side here. Okay, it is point 0.014. So the depth is 0.0145. So that is not that deep. It looks deeper than it is. But on a cutting board, my concern is if it will be a place where food might gather. So I'm thinking if I got to figure out how to maybe change the temperature of the laser so it doesn't cut it as much. But right now there's a big red X on this program. So I got to learn this program. That's the next step for me, is learning this program. But in general, the laser cut of this character in the wood, again, this is maple, is just insane. The clarity, it's a very, 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 very clean cut. Again, you got smoke, a little bit of smoke residue there, and I think if I used a 220 grit sandpaper, here, let me see. I got some 220 grit sandpaper here. Sanding off the smoke, just the top layer. Yeah, that shined it up and took a lot of that smoke off right there. And I would put this on my orbital sander and finish it off properly. But, oh yeah. Oh my God, that made a ton of difference. I don't know if you guys could see it. But the burn mark, the clarity of this camera is not that great. I'm sorry, it's a 920. But the clarity is a lot better. It has taken off all of that. You know, that's not that bad. All right. All right, so overall, I am very excited about the direction that the xTool is going to take me. I'm very excited about the engraving I plan on doing and the stuff I plan on making and selling to make a little bit of extra cash for the junkyard community, to put it back into the junkyard world, and eventually maybe, being able to do this full time and not sell furniture. Who the heck knows? But if you guys are interested, I do have affiliate links down below. I am an affiliate. I set up my affiliate account with xTool. And if you are a crafter in yourself and trying to figure out if this is something you want, I didn't want to spend, $3,000 on one of those beautiful glow things or whatever they're called, those other lasers. Lasers, beautiful machines, but it's a different caliper. And they're big and they're expensive. And I didn't want to go to that extreme. Maybe we'll go there in the future. But for now, this is something cost effective. It's better than the $200 ones because I did buy a $200 one off eBay, and I had that, and it worked okay. But then I ended up not using it because it broke. So this one is literally everything is closed in. The motherboard's down here. It's closed in. The laser is simple, easy to use. Everything's pretty basic on all of this. The next step for me is to learn the program. That's my biggest challenge, is going to learn the program. I already know parts of these programs, but that's going to be the next step for me. But nonetheless, I want to thank xTool for the discount. Again, I bought this myself. I spent a good chunk of funds on it myself, but at the same time, I got a discount, which I was more than willing to do because I wanted to go ahead and start putting some more videos up on Junkyard 129. Now, again, if you guys aren't aware, I have two YouTube channels, Junkyard 129 and Junkyard Gaming. And at the same time, I stream live most of the week, Monday, Tuesday. Well, we stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Sometimes Saturday, usually never Wednesday, on twitchtv.com at Junkyard129. Please comment down below, subscribe, thumbs up this video, let me know your thoughts. Ask some questions. I will do my best to answer any questions I can. And again, anybody that sees a question in the chat that you know the answer, please answer that also. But I'm excited to see where this next step of the Junkyard Workshop goes. So thanks for watching. My name's Junkyard. Needless to say, stay in the workshop.
If you're looking for cool videos, then you're at the right place. From PC to the console, and leave a smile on your face. Junkyard, Junkyard, get ready to